Hey everyone, I'm Shan.
I'm Leah.
And I'm Joe.
And we're
The Roomies.
Welcome to our channel. This video will be about how we became the Roomies. So where do we start? So me and Leah met first through an organization on
a college campus. On our college campus that we graduated from.
So we start that
Our
out.
alma mater.
No, keep it honest.
Oh. Yeah, so we met in this organization called Sisterhood.
I guess club. You don't listen. I don't know.
I didn't say it, but I was thinking.
I know. I felt you trying really hard.
I mean, honestly, we don't live in Northridge anymore.
What did you say?
You're here every day.
I know, but like, I don't know.
No, it's not. It's not an issue. It was funny because
She was thinking it in her head.
yeah. Okay. So me and Leah met in an organization called Sisterhood, and she hated me. Yeah, she looks innocent, but she's not. So the first time I met her, I mean, I can't remember like the exact first time, but around the time that we met, we was going to this organization. I was the historian, I believe, so I like took a lot of pictures and kept the history of the organization, and just, you know, was amazing. And the time that I knew that she hated me was when I went up to her, and yes, I did go up to you, so don't even try it.
Okay, I'll tell after.
Okay. Shan is a truth teller, first of all. Okay.
Okay.
So I went up to her. She had her little highlighter outfit on from working out, and I was just like, "Hey, like, how are you?" And she gave me the dirtiest look, y'all. The dirtiest look, and I was like, somebody has an attitude. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah, she hated me, and then
No.
I
Wait,
started-
first, my side of the story for that little part. Okay, I'm bitchy. That's true. Okay, but
Stop. I can't do it.
but I have no recollection of you coming up to me at
She
all.
has no recollection of the event
all,
in
At
question.
all until the semester after.
Ah.
I felt like the
So
first-
you forgot. Go ahead.
The first time she came up to me was after I lost to her for vice president.
Nope.
I swear.
This is a
I
lie.
swear.
This is a lie.
The former president at the time was the only one, and other people, but not you. And I always thought to myself, like, oh, this girl has it going on, like she's like has it together, but like we never talked. Okay.
All I know is she was from the Bay and I'm from the Bay, so I thought it was mad cute. But she had an attitude, so I was like, okay, I see what this is about to be. So I was like, you know what, whatever. I'm gonna speak to the queen in her, 'cause I know it's deep down in there. And I kept inviting her. I kept inviting her to the stuff that we were doing, and, you know, just to hang out, because the point of the organization was just to like keep Black women connected with each other. So, you know, I just kept inviting her to stuff, and then eventually she loved me, because how could you not? And then the next semester, we were both running for vice president. She's gonna tell you lies again, but let me tell my story first, because we know that Shan tells the truth.
No,
So,
okay. Lies. You can't remember lies.
So we were both running for vice president, and I won, and not because of anything in particular besides the fact that I'm just amazing and people already knew me, and I wasn't mugging anybody for a whole semester. I'm not
That's probably
bitchy.
true.
So
Oh, remember, at least
the
you can
members.
say
What?
What?
bitchy.
What?
At least you can say it.
No, no. You can't call me, you know, a beep, but I am bitchy. Like my sisters.
I've
tell me
never
that.
described you as bitchy though.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
how do I describe you? I think you're a little evil.
Yeah.
But I am too. That's why we're connected.
I would definitely say evil.
Yeah.
I'd rather not be evil.
So you want to be bitchy?
Right. A bitchy person could be like good.
Oh my gosh.
But I have evil qualities.
Absolutely.
I will say that.
So whatever way you want to word it.
100%. Both of them. Anyways. So,
All of us.
Nah.
Okay. Continue with the rerun.
So I won as vice president, you know, because I was just, I gave it my all. I wrote that beautiful speech. And afterwards, I went up to her and said, you did a great job, which she did.
First time she talked to me.
Whatever. Okay, I'm not to go back and forth with you. Okay, so I did feel like she did a great job. And then I was telling her, you know, like, we can appoint her into a position, you know what I mean? Like, she can be the historian because I was a historian, now we don't have one. Something like that. So, you know, I was just being real cute, like, cordial, like, making shit pop. And, yeah, so eventually we kept, like, going to things together, and we, you know, started looking at some sororities and stuff together and going to events together. And,
All right, but before you get into that, my side of the story. All right, so... Okay, so the second semester, there was an opening for vice president, okay? Now, later on, I could see that she deserved to be vice president. But she cheated because, okay, usually, like, the room was half, like, it usually was, like, only half full every meeting. But that meeting, when people had to vote, people were coming out of nowhere.
That was not
the
on me.
whole room was full. People were actually sitting on the floor. Okay? Yes. Yes.
Dang,
Yes.
see? Y'all never said
Yes.
that before.
Okay?
Oh.
Yes.
A little shady. A little shady.
All right.
Here. Y'all see that?
Just to vote for Shan, she had all her little friends, her little best friend.
you
like,
are
her little
wild.
best friend.
Right. Oh, she's little now? Okay.
I'm just kidding, you know who you are. I love you. But no, her best friend at the time, who was super connected, invited everybody on campus, every black woman on campus, to come to the sisterhood meeting and vote for her. And I didn't win. And I wrote a beautiful speech. Okay.
She did.
Beautiful.
You know what?
I think I even wore a hat that day.
You should have won.
Aw. You don't believe that. But no, honestly, I don't think I should have won, only because no, I just feel like at the end of the day, I had the better speech, but she was the better person for the position because she was more connected, and you know, she dealt with a lot of situations better than I could have ever.
I went through so much.
Yes, because I would have.
In that organization.
I would have.
Okay, let me tell y'all something. When you volunteer your time and people are rude, people are like, you know what? I don't need this. And guess what my GPA was?
What?
It was like a 3.5, boo. That's what happens when you cut negativity out of your life.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. She did leave at one point.
And then I came back.
And she came back,
with vengeance.
but she was actually always very nice. Like, even when she left, she texted me and was like, you know, like, I really do like you. We can still be homies. Her birthday was coming up at the time, and she was like, I'm gonna let you know the events that are happening for my birthday. And she did, and you know, that's how we still stayed connected. We went to Six Flags, bowling.
Oh, we did go to Six Flags.
Six Flags and bowling.
Wow, we did the most.
Yeah.
Oh, that was when there were 7 days of Shan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that's how we, you know, started to connect, and then we were able to run as president and vice president the following year. So
yeah, and it was a beautiful partnership. You know?
was.
So we continued that, and then we also started going to other organizations, looking at sororities and things together. And then
You found me.
yes, we found her, you know, in our sorority. We all became sisters.
we stand. Okay.
Yeah, I knew you was about to go in too. I was gonna let you do it. We all became sisters, and then we got to know Joe more because, you know, we were hanging out every single day with all 6 of us and just like, you know, fooling around, being all excited because we're new in our sorority.
And then they broke me.
we did not break her. We just brought out the real person that she always was.
Right.
Okay. It was always in her. She just needed a little push.
You were always evil.
She was always
Oh, I
evil.
was always evil. Okay.
And then, yeah, because the first day we met her, she was all like,
She said 3 words maybe the first day. I'm Jordan, and I just
like,
got my nose
like if we
pierced.
shake her hand. Yeah, we shake her hand. She got a little finger out.
That's all I remember you for that day. That I liked your name, and oh shit, I said. Anyways, and I'm Joe.
Don't take it back.
Yeah, so
And you said you got a nose piercing, like that. I guess.
right.
fresh.
I don't know if she just thought like, oh, I'm in a sorority now. Let me go put a hole in my nose.
Yeah.
I got my nose piercing before I joined Zeta.
Yeah, we know.
It was like a couple months old.
You didn't make it seem that way.
It was like 2 months old.
Oh, well, you lied to us then, but that's another story.
I didn't
Like I
lie.
said, we
Well,
brought
and
out
we
the
found out
real
she was
person
fake,
in her.
But anyways.
Yeah.
Gosh.
But anyways.
But yeah, so.
What's your perspective on it? Like meeting us.
Right, weren't we the greatest or?
I mean, I was like, whoa, like her hair's wet in a towel.
Oh,
And then she
wow.
gets to our meeting with
I didn't come with like dripping wet hair, okay? It was in a bun and I had this little headband over it. So let's.
You little wet dog.
And no, I was not a wet dog.
And then I remember your nails were red, and I just liked your
They
nails.
were?
Yeah, I love red nails. And then Shan, like, I just loved your eyebrows. And you were like super sweet. She was the first person who asked me for my number, and I saved it in her phone. And I remember you had first got your iPhone, and you were like,
Oh, she did trade up
Yeah.
that week. It was literally
It
that.
was for my birthday. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Switch. I had an Android, y'all, and I'm still faithful to my Android users. So what's up? You feel me?
Don't
But
look up.
I got tired of my pictures
She
and my
left me in
videos
the
being
cold.
blurry. So.
Yeah, and then you told me to save it in because you didn't know how to do it because you had just got the phone.
Aw,
You got a lot of memory on this because I don't remember none of that.
I know you really do.
Yeah. And then how we became roomies.
Okay.
I
well,
mean, y'all were
guess-
roomies before I was a roomie, so.
I guess I'll start. So me and Shan were graduating. Shan and I don't know. We're graduating. We were graduating from college, and I had an apartment already, but I knew that I couldn't afford to pay for my apartment on my own once I graduated. So I went to her, and that day, like, I was looking really good that day. Just like a backstory, my hair was purple, and it was straightened. But anyways, I was looking good. But I was feeling really down that day, so I was like, Shan, can I come over to your dorm? Like, I just really need to be with someone. And she was like,
always that someone.
yeah. And
I'm
she-
such a great person.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. And she was like, sure. And then I came over and I like had brought food from an event or whatever. And we started talking and she was like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna have to move back to the Bay and all this stuff. And I was like, me too.
Interesting.
Unless unless I find a roommate. So I was like, hey Sam, hey, you want to be my roommate? And she was like, yeah, I'm cool with that. And I was like, cool. And then like a week and a half later,
You found me
this
again.
girl was looking for a roommate, and Shan agreed to be her roommate. And I was like,
Sure did. She didn't even think about it. She was like, you could move in with me. And
I
I
can't help that everybody wants to just be around me. Like, there's enough of me to go around.
and she was like, oh yeah. So then all 3 of us were walking home, like after some event, and you know the roommate situation got brought up because I needed to know. Okay, I really need to know. Like,
They tried to
who
ambush
you picking?
it's me or her.
Right. And I didn't know if I wanted to live with this one over here because I didn't know her so well.
But that was great
but
from
then
the start.
But then Shan was like, what if we all live together? And I was like, I really have no choice, so yeah. But
Fake.
what was your perspective? Did you want to live with me? Because you didn't know me either.
I just needed somewhere to live.
Oh,
She was
desperate.
desperate.
I was
Us.
desperate. I had a job that was starting in the summer, and I lived like 45 minutes away with no traffic, 2 hours away with traffic, and I had no car. And I just really wanted to start my new job, so I had to figure out a way to stay near my college campus. And I think I tried like applying for like a position in the dorms, but I didn't get that position.
Yeah.
So I was like really desperate at that point, because if I would have got that position, I would have got free housing. So yeah, I was like, I need
So she
somewhere
just
to live.
used us basically.
No, but then I thought it would be cool to like live with y'all at the same time. Like, even though like we were still like kind of fresh.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I could have been all downhill, y'all know that?
man,
Yes.
like
Could've.
we just really got lucky that our personalities go together. Because
Yes.
Right.
And it's not like always easy, but it's
It's not
it's
perfect.
good.
But
it's fine.
we
It
mesh,
is
you know.
Yeah, we do.
We really mesh, and we got lucky. Okay,
did.
so then we got in what we call the shoebox. That was our little apartment.
Jordan came first.
Yes.
Jordan came first. They had a whole bonding
We had a
retreat
whole
without
bonding
me.
night because she came like maybe 2 weeks or like a week after I graduated.
Yeah.
And because she had to start her job, even though I was going back to the Bay Area because I had to go to a graduation and I was going back for 2 weeks. And then she called me like, because she wasn't supposed to move in.
I was so scared when I called you, by the way.
She was like, hi. Like, I was like, hey, Jordan, like, what's going on? And then she was like, yeah, so my job is starting early and, like, can I live with you?
I was like scared. I was like,
And I'm like, and I was nervous because, like I said, I didn't know her super well at that point. So I couldn't say no because she was gonna be my roommate. Like, I didn't know how that would affect it. Like, no, you can't move with me right now. But also, like, my stuff is at my apartment, and honestly, I didn't know
She
her.
could have been a serial killer.
Right, or not even. She could have like just stole my stuff because I wasn't gonna be there.
You came back to an empty apartment.
Right, or
That's what I'm saying. She looked so innocent, man.
right,
She
or
had
like,
people
oh, what if she
toast.
leaves the stove on in
Because
the
I was
oven?
like 12.
Or,
She
like,
would have absolutely.
yeah,
stole
she
mine.
would absolutely do that. But I was just like, all these stuff was running through my head, and I was like, okay, whatever. I let her come. I met her parents. They were super nice. And then, like, that night that she came over, she had twists in her hair. So cute. She was so cute. And I don't know, we stayed up to like 3 o'clock in the morning. But I was supposed to dye my hair that night, but I didn't, and we just like bonded.
wait, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I had to dye it right before we
See
went to
what
the
you
party.
did?
Wow.
Because I dyed it like more purple. Yeah. Yeah. And, yeah.
Yeah, while they were doing that, I was in the Bay. I did actually move back home, kinda. I lived there for 3 weeks at a time. So once I graduated, I had to, you know, I was an RA in the dorms, so I had my own apartment and stuff. So I had to move out of my dorm apartment and like drive all the way back to the Bay Area. And then like I knew I wasn't supposed to be there, so what I was going to do was go to the Bay Area, find a job, and then save up money to move back out here. But then what I ended up doing was just like looking for jobs just out here instead of even, because then I knew I would get trapped in the Bay. So I stayed with my family for 3 weeks. My little sister was graduating and everything. So I stayed with my family for 3 weeks, and then I stayed with my boyfriend for 3 weeks, and then I stayed with Ashanti for 3 weeks. Then I stayed with, what the fuck is your name?
Okay.
Let me start over.
By the way, no, it's okay. Listen, my name's Ashanti, but
No, stop.
No, it's okay. But I go by Leah, so but they call me that. So if you hear
Oh my God.
them saying Ashanti,
That's
that's why.
that.
If you hear me saying Jordan,
Yeah,
that's
it's
what
that.
Joe scared. You know,
I'm the
it's
real
short.
me, okay?
And your name is not Shan.
It is
Shan.
Chantel.
Okay.
We just
Chantel.
been calling
But
you
when would
Shan.
y'all call me that?
Never, unless I was
Exactly.
irritated with you.
So-
Shan.
I'm always Shan, you know, I always know
But
what
yeah.
my name is. But anyways, I lived with my family for 3 weeks. Then I lived with my boyfriend for 3 weeks, and I lived with her for 3 weeks. And then, you know, I did like 2 rounds of that. And then one of the like I ended up, did I get a job? Or did I think I just didn't want to go back to the Bay Area. Like, I was just like, I have to get a job. Mm-hmm. And so instead of like going back and forth and stuff, that that 3 weeks, I only packed for 3 weeks because I wasn't planning to stay forever. I was planning to leave in 3 weeks, but I ended up like living with Ashanti for 3 weeks and then never leaving. So I basically moved in with 3 weeks worth of clothes and, you know, a little makeup bag, and that was that. And then I had moved in, and then I got a job, and then I started paying rent, and then she was paying rent, and then we was all paying rent, and then we kept saying that, oh, we're only gonna live there for like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. So we had, her lease was what, a 1 year lease, and then she switched it when we moved into a month-to-month lease because she was like, oh, we're not gonna be here that long. And we were like, yeah, we ain't gonna be here that long. We was over there shopping and trying to look for other apartments and stuff, and we just had all the confidence in the world.
Which will be a story time.
What? Yeah.
It's a doozy.
It's a doozy.
We had no idea how hard apartment shopping is.
Right.
Especially when you have like a set budget of what you can pay a month.
Or no budget, because I didn't have a job. But I'll tell you about that later.
Yes.
I have a job now.
Yes. And so then a year later is when we actually moved.
Like literally a year later.
Literally.
Like,
so
we could have kept a year
paying
lease.
less
Yes.
with
Right.
the 1 year lease, but we kept hope and was like, no, we're gonna move out. We're gonna move out.
Literally
We never moved out until a year later. And now we're flourishing. We have a nice house. Okay.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Ain't no shoebox.
We got like 4 shoe boxes.
Together. You make me so mad. So yeah, that's how the roomies became a thing. You know, we just became really close. We do have other sisters, but other sorority sisters, I should say, that we really love and adore as well. But we just ended up getting super close because we were in a shoebox and all of our stuff was in her room.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, all of our stuff was in her room. So like one of her closets was like our stuff was in it. So every morning we went in and got ready in there. We did our makeup in there.
The bathroom was
used the bathroom in there. Okay, so and me and Jordan lived in the living room.
Yes.
Jordan would sleep in my bed though.
Yeah.
Randomly.
She would come home, I'll always be in her bed.
I'd be like,
I would sneak in there too sometimes when she wasn't home. I'll check her location. I'm like, I got 10 minutes. Because my bed, we was using air mattresses, y'all, and my bed we always had a hole in it. Always.
yeah, I don't know why.
Hers would last forever. Like, I think you only bought one new one.
Yeah.
Yours never got. Well, you got her. She has like a weird thing where like her bed gets like a giant hump.
Right.
In it. Like it never gets a hole in it.
And then you did it to my bed too.
And I'm just like, what is that?
I did it to your bed?
Yep. And it happened till you slept on it.
Oh wow. See, this is why.
But I always had a hole in my bed, so a lot of times I would end up waking up on the floor, literally.
That was such a struggle.
I don't know, it was such a struggle.
How many beds did you get in like the course of
A lot.
I feel like
And only one of them
4.
were covered with insurance, okay?
Right.
And then the last one, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to sleep on the floor because we're about to move out and I'm about to play. And now I have a real bed. You feel me? We all got real beds. We out here sleeping out here. I never want to go to work. So yeah, long story short, we did start from the bottom, you know? And then we grew together.
And then we're here.
Now we're here, nice and evil, you know, keeping it lit.
I feel like we're a little seasoned.
As far as
A little seasoned. Like, we know things about life now.
Yeah,
Like, if you want to know how to get an apartment, like, we might tell you a thing or two.
Yeah.
You know,
And like we struggled a little bit.
oh, we struggled a lot.
Yeah.
The struggled, let me tell y'all something.
Oh yeah.
We thought we were going to be homeless.
Yes.
Because we put in our 1 month notice that we were moving out.
Oh gosh.
And we did not find anywhere to live, y'all.
We found a
Until-
place in like the last
week. Literally the last week of that month, we got approved for something, and we barely made it.
Yes.
Okay, we barely by the skin of our teeth got accepted.
I have never been so stressed out in my life.
That was most when I tell you, we all had attitudes. Like all the roommates, like we was all just over it.
Yes.
Okay, we was shutting down.
we
I
were
was
talking
like,
to each other. We were fighting.
like, cause we were just so stressed. And then her birthday was in the midst of all that, and I thought it would be a great idea to have her family come out, which it was a great idea, but like because
it turned out great,
they didn't know that we were moving out, and
that's another story time.
And we had boxes all over the apartment. You know?
It was a mess.
It wasn't like the greatest idea.
And I was not in the best mood. I was not thinking anything was gonna happen for my birthday. I was just like, I don't care.
She literally thought,
I literally was breaking down. Like, I'll tell y'all about this another
I know. I wish
time.
we could insert the video or something.
Right.
It's
when I we tell that story because
I was actually watching that video this morning. I was like, oh, she was like, she squints. Oh,
wait. We're gonna have a whole video about it.
Okay.
We will tell the whole story.
That was great. Yeah, we have to say like how your surprise party went.
Yes.
It was great. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a story behind the roomies. What can they expect from us, y'all?
They can expect, or y'all can expect,
story times.
Yes.
Vlogs, mukbangs. I'm really into mukbangs right now. Mukbangs, whatever y'all want to call it. But I won't do them that often because I don't eat that much and I can't afford seafood boils like I want to.
But we can do, regular.
But every once in a while, yeah, we do a little
Taco
Chick-fil-A.
yeah, little in and out. Yeah, I dabble in a little Cajun. Right. If you don't know what that is, you're asleep. What else?
Yeah.
Tutorials. Did we say tutorials?
Not tutorials like them two do their hair. I wouldn't really do a tutorial. I'll probably do like a get ready with me or something because
I would do a get ready with me too because I'm like very simple, very natural. So there's not much to teach, but you maybe can like learn a little if you like, like what I do, how I dress, my hair. Then you can
she's stylish and whatnot. I do my hair too, but like I don't do my hair like they do their hair consistently because they have no choice.
You do your hair by accident, I feel like.
Yeah, I have a big puff, so like for me, it's just like I could just put that up and call it a day, and like y'all think.
Shan, you do not just put it up. Like you
I
have so many designs
inside. Sometimes I do, but I'm like I can put my hair in a puff. And then like rock that for like 2 weeks and nobody will even know that I haven't even like done anything but my edges.
I do the same thing. I put my hair in a bun, which y'all will see.
She does. Yeah.
She can do a mean bun though.
I do. Little baby hair.
And you be brushing the back of your head.
No, I don't brush the back of my head. But that's, besides point. I've been trying to wear my hair down more, trying. But you'll see it.
I have to master a good
I call it the bougie bun.
And it is bougie. Listen. So yeah, you can expect that. Vlogs, makeup. Well, not like too much makeup because I don't really wear makeup like hard, but I'm just learning how. So you can get like some get ready with me's, and I'll show you how I like do my makeup, even though it might not be the right way, and y'all might be disappointed.
You can just expect us and getting to know us.
Yeah, like we're just gonna just do our regular stuff, but in front of y'all, and then we'll do a lot of vlogs. We love a good Target run. And yeah, if there's anything else that y'all feel like we have potential to do, just let us know. Comment below, like, subscribe.
Usually it's like comment and subscribe.
Okay.
But that was
Oh, you caught up in these other YouTube channels. Follow us on Instagram as well.
Yes.
We're
fun.
fun.
Be inserted down below.
Yes. We're fun-ish for the most part.
All right.
For all the parts.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye.